we just are not ready to play against that defense. I thought we were going to be a little better, but we really just didn't do the things offensively. They're very difficult to play against. They're in the top 2 or 3 teams every year defensively. You don't want to play them the first game. Offenses take a little bit more time. I thought defensively we did okay, did a lot of the things we needed to do, but offensively we just really never got movement, and when we got it, we just really didn't get positive actions off the movement. So a tough game, tough team to play the first game, but we learned from it, and we won't play anybody better defensively this year except when we have to play them again. So we'll learn something from it. All new guys, new positions, and I think that showed out there. Questions?
Jim, were you surprised how good they were defensively
because
of their talent?
I thought they'd be better defensively than last year because I know nobody will agree, Tony won't agree with me, but I think that we were able to get by Guy sometimes, and Jerome, you can't get by the little kid, and Key's a tremendous defender. So I think they're as maybe better defensively, at least they're at least as good, and offensively they don't make the shots that they have done, could do last year, but defensively they're real good.
Given the change in personnel, did you see any wrinkles with what Tony was throwing at you philosophically throughout the game tonight, or was it largely what you saw with the team from recently?
Same things. Just their offense doesn't work as good without Jerome and Guy out there. And, we could get by them a little bit last year, and we can't do that this year. We can't get by people. So we have to do a better job of screening and moving without the ball. We didn't do that very well tonight. But that's something that, again, they're one of the few teams that can really do that to you defensively.
So after the offensive performance tonight, what do you say to the players?
Well,
first of all, playing against a good team.
You're playing the best defensive team that we'll play until we play them again. And when we play them, we have to move better than we did tonight. And we did get some shots that you're not going to make, but we got some shots that I think we can make, and we didn't make. But again, a lot of that's Virginia's defense on a lot of those shots. But there's some that I think we can make. But they're very difficult to play against.
So early.
It wouldn't matter. They're very good defensively. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. When you play them, they're going to be just as good or better.
Are they similar to what they were before the Ty Jeromes and the Ka guys?
Well, defensively, they're really good. You've got to understand. There's a couple of seniors out there, a couple of juniors. They got some veteran guys that are physical, very strong. And I thought their freshmen did a really good job. The 2 new players did a real good job on defense against us, and Clark's very good. So, their defense is very good, just as we knew it would be. And we didn't move as well as we have to move, and that's where freshmen just aren't ready for that.
Jim, is it a beneficial thing for teams in the league to be forced to play each other on the opening night of the season, a power conference opponent?
I don't see it. I think, from a coach, I wish we'd have won. So when I say it, what I'm going to say would matter. But when you lose, nobody wants. You never want to play the league games early. That's stupid. It's just a money grab. They got scheduled games for TV, for the TV contract, so you got to play games early. And then somebody had the brilliant idea of opening up the first game with a league game. I just don't think it's good. I don't think it's smart. You want to build up to the league. The league's the most important thing, so why would you play the first game of the year in the league? It makes no sense to me, but that's just what happens when you go to 20 games and somebody wants you to play early.
Just to follow on that, do you get the sense that a lot of coaches in the ACC would agree with your
I don't know. I'm just giving you my opinion.
Look, running the point, is that something he's capable of?
Yeah, he is. He's not ready for this defense, this team, but he'll get better.
What's your big experience in the front court, but were you kind of surprised at the way they were able to just kind of dominate on the glass tonight?
They're really good. A lot of their rebound, actually, in reality, they only got 10 offensive rebounds, which is really not bad. The reason they got so many rebounds is because we miss so many shots. We can't miss that many shots and be in the game. You know, our offense was just not good. You know, and not that it's going to be tough against them, but it can't be that tough.
Falling for you guys. What's the offense's best alternative there?
You know, we tried to drive it a little bit, but we couldn't get anything going there. Couldn't get anything going there.
Jim, what did it mean to have Carmelo here tonight?
Well, you know, he's a great player. He's a great benefit. He's really helped our program consistently from the day he came here. He's given back. He's given back to the community, and we could have used him out there a little bit tonight, I'll tell you that.
When you're talking about movement in the offense, are you talking more specifically about more penetration from the guy with the ball? Or
No, we can't get that against them. We have to move without it better. We have to screen better, and we didn't do a very good job of that. I didn't do a very good job of coaching, getting them to move. You know, in practice or even exhibition games, you get shots pretty easily, and you get lulled into it. You don't get those against them. You're never going to be prepared for Virginia. They're the best defensive team in the country, and you're in, you're out. And you know, we did a pretty good job defensively, especially for a long point. I mean, they scored 10 points in the first 10 minutes. The problem is we scored 2. So, you know, it's not defense. Our defense was respectable, actually a little better than that. But you know, we have got to be able to move better when we play them, and you know, we'll get back. We'll work on it. And we've got a lot of new faces, and you're not going to start the season against a team like that and do all the things you'd like to do. But we kept battling and doing what we could do, trying to do what we could do. But, you know, we've got guys that can shoot. We've got to get them. I've got to get them in better position to get them better shots, better looks. And, you know, we'll see how we can go in the next week or so to get ready. We'll play another NCAA tournament team next week, so we got 2 games in a row against NCAA tournament teams that we got to get a whole new look team, try to get them ready, and that we'll work hard this week, and we'll bounce back next week. Thanks.